To gain ratios speak for themselves. A good start is critical for this year's calf crop. Financing is available. Get a great start with MFA Feed.
We are MFA.
This is Deborah Hobson, Director of Infection Prevention. To help prevent disease, wash your hands. As you touch people, surfaces, and objects throughout the day, you accumulate germs on your hands. In turn, you can infect yourself with these germs by touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Washing your hands frequently can help limit the transfer of germs that causes illness. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the Salem License Office, Roberts Judson Lumber Company, and the Main Street Country Corner Cafe, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Outside our studios, we have beautiful sunny skies and a breeze out of the south-southwest at about 4 miles per hour. That breeze does gust up to as much as 9 miles per hour, if you can call that a gust. Well, that forecast indicates we'll continue to be sunny today with a high temperature near the mid-50s. Southerly winds will be anywhere from 4 to 9 miles per hour. Clouds will be increasing tonight. We'll have a low temperature around 36 degrees. Southerly winds tonight will be 7 to 9 miles per hour, becoming westerly after midnight. Tomorrow will be mostly cloudy, but gradually will become sunny with a high temperature near 47 degrees. Northwesterly winds tomorrow will be 9 to 14 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. And our wind chill value early tomorrow morning will be as low as 28 degrees. Tomorrow night, we expect partly cloudy skies, low temperature around 27 degrees. Winds will be out of the northwest tomorrow night, 9 to 11 miles per hour with gusts as high as 21 miles per hour. And our wind chill value tomorrow night as low as 19 degrees. Wednesday, we expect sunny skies with a high temperature near 50 degrees. Winds will be out of the northwest at 6 to 10 miles per hour. They'll become westerly during Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday night, we expect mostly clear skies, low temperature around 32. Then Thursday should be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 59. Thursday night should be mostly cloudy with low temperature around 34 degrees. Then Friday will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 53 degrees. Friday night should be partly cloudy with low around 30. Then sunny skies and forecast for Saturday with a high temperature near 50 degrees. We expect partly cloudy skies Saturday night with low around 28 degrees. And Sunday, partly sunny skies are forecasted for Sunday with a high temperature near 45 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it is now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
So many things in this old world feel a little bit off-kilter these days. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. It's at times like this when I crave those activities, places, and people that make me feel the most grounded. No one in my life makes me feel more grounded than my dad does. He's well-balanced, calm, and sensible in the most stressful and chaotic situations. I love both of my parents very much, and I'm not picking favorites here, but my dad is simply the best person I know. That is saying a lot because I know a lot of people. He's the best teacher of simple tasks as well as important life lessons. I learned from watching and listening to my dad the importance of a positive attitude. Through droughts, storms, equipment breakdowns, low prices when selling and high prices when buying, and all of those other frustrations and disappointments that go with farming, Dad always took the high road. When Dad was angry or frustrated, he did not take it out on his family. He turned that emotion into something positive. Most of the advice I received from Dad I picked up by following his example, but there were times when he offered it. Dad demonstrated the importance of being part of the community you are in, whether it was serving on the County Fair Board, the County Farm Bureau, FSA County Committee, the Cemetery Board, or frying fish at the Glasgow picnic. His is and always has been a servant's heart. He does it for the cause, not the applause. I hope you have activities, places, and most importantly, people to help ground you when needed. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
Choosing the right crop insurance for your farm operation shouldn't be overwhelming. That's why FCS Financial makes it easy with a dedicated team of crop insurance specialists who can help you find the best solutions to protect your operation. And it's this dedication and experience that makes FCS Financial experts at finding solutions for each unique situation. You're more than a policy. We take the time to get to know you, your operation, and your needs. Whether you're a seasoned producer or just beginning, we have the tools you need to help you manage your risk and keep business running smoothly. FCS Financial, growing relationships, creating opportunities. Closing date for spring policies is March 15. Contact your FCS Financial crop insurance expert at myfcsfinancial.com or call 800-444-3276.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
An equal opportunity provider.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
A slow start for both direct cash cattle and cash hog business. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. It's a typically quiet Monday for direct cash cattle trade activity as buyers and sellers are preparing for the week ahead. Bids and asking prices have yet to surface. It's likely significant trade volume will be delayed until at least midweek or later. Last week, live deals in the South are marked at $174 to mostly $175, $2 higher than the previous week's weighted averages. Northern dress business was at mostly $277, $3 higher than the prior week's weighted average basis. Box beef is mixed at midday with light to solid demand for fairly light offerings. Choice up 97 cents at $301.50. Select is 20 cents lower at $288.93. At the Fort Pierre Livestock Auction in South Dakota, steers 550 to 649 pounds were generally $4 to $6 lower, steers 650 to 699 pounds, and steers 750 to 799 pounds were mostly $6 to $10 higher. Heifers 450 to 599 pounds were generally steady with stronger undertones, and heifers 650 to 749 pounds were $6 to $10 higher. The market was active with a lot of buyers in seats and online. Flesh ranged from light hay-fed to moderate plus backgrounded cattle. The majority of the day's offering was fully vaccinated, long-time weaned, and were fairly clean. Medium and large one feeder steers 621 to 649 pounds brought $270 to $289. Feeder steer 707 to 748 pounds brought $254.50 to $266. Medium and large one feeder heifer 614 to 648 pounds brought $258 to $284. Cash hog prices at the regional direct markets were not reported at midday due to confidentiality with very, very light negotiated purchases. Processors had to get more aggressive in their procurement efforts last week and bid up to move needed numbers. It remains to be seen if that momentum will carry over into this week. Demand for U.S. pork on the global market has been strong, and that helps provide some price support. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are sharply higher at midday, up $9 at $48. At Illinois, slaughter sow prices were steady with moderate demand for heavy offerings at $23 to $35. Barrels and gilts were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $24 to $34. And pork values were about steady at midday, down 2 ticks at $89.48. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Agra America features the largest collection of agricultural podcasts, including popular titles such as...
Hi, this is Rob Sharkey, a fifth-generation farmer from Illinois. If you want to hear stories about agriculture, make sure you tune in to Shark Farmer Podcast today on Agra America.
Hi, I'm Darren Hefty. Head over to Agra America's podcast directory for the latest episode of the Ag PhD radio show.
Visit Agra America's podcast directory at agraamerica.com/podcasts. agraamerica.com/podcasts.
It's 4 a.m., Monday, and you're literally sucking baby snot through a tube because she's congested. Man, that's love. And if you love her that much, love her enough to make sure she's buckled in the right car seat. To make sure your child's in the right seat for their age and size, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Or that has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It is now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that would take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Dorothy Ann Bray of Rolla passed away Wednesday, January 24th at the age of 97 years. Funeral services for Dorothy Bray will be today at 1 p.m. at the Rolla Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends is being held prior to the service and started at 11 this morning and will continue till service time. Entry will be at the Pilot Knob Cemetery. And all arrangements for Dorothy Ann Bray of Rolla under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. Arthur Willie Simmons of Rolla passed away Wednesday, January 24th at the age of 73 years. Funeral services for Willie Simmons will be Tuesday, January 30th at 1 in the afternoon at the Rolla Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends of Willie Simmons will also be Tuesday from 11 a.m. until service time at 1, and to be at the Rolla City Cemetery. And all arrangements for Arthur Willie Simmons of Rolla are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. Dallas H. Snodgrass of Vienna passed away Thursday, January 25th, at the age of 77 years. Funeral services for Dallas Snodgrass will be Saturday, February 3rd at 11 o'clock in the morning at the Church of Christ in Vienna, Missouri. Visitation will be held at the Church of Christ in Vienna Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. Entering with full military honors will be at the Vienna Public Cemetery. Memorials are suggested and greatly appreciated to the Vienna Public Cemetery, the Historical Society, or the Vienna Jail Museum. Cards will be available, and all arrangements for Dallas H. Snodgrass of Vienna are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of St. James. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, serving Dent County for over 30 years. And the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. An accident occurred this morning at 710 in Crawford County on eastbound I-44 near the 217-mile marker. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 1999 Ford Ranger being driven by 18-year-old Brendan Callahan of Florissant struck a patch of ice and slid off the left side of the road, then struck the median cable barrier and overturned. Callahan, who was wearing a seat restraint, suffered minor injuries and was taken by North Crawford Ambulance to Missouri Baptist Hospital. The Ford Ranger was totaled and removed from the scene by Chris and Sons Towing. An accident occurred Sunday evening just after 5:45 in Phelps County on US 63, about 4 miles south of Rolla. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2005 Jeep Cherokee being driven southbound by 30-year-old Megan Strain of Rolla made a right turn on a county road. The Jeep crossed the center line and struck a 2021 Volkswagen being driven by 31-year-old James Whittingham, also of Rolla. Whittingham suffered minor injuries and was transported by Phelps Health EMS to Phelps Health Hospital. The Volkswagen sustained extensive damage and was towed from the scene by D&D Towing. The Jeep was removed from the scene by the owner. The report went on to state that both drivers were wearing seat restraints at the time of the accident. The Denton County Commission met this morning for their regular meeting at the courthouse. At the meeting, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray said his crew is rebuilding hangars at the County Road and Bridge compound for the 6 salt spreaders that the county has. The old one was in bad shape. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk stated rock would be added and grading would be done on Denton County Road 5340, while only grading was going to be done on County Road 6160. Materials will also be added to County Roads 2403, 6120, and 6123. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said he spoke with Jadwin resident Dan Riley about the unreliable hardline phone service he is getting in the Jadwin area, as well as intermittent cell service. Larson also said the Denton County Assessor Jamie Homeyer submitted a contract for the updating of the online map service from Justin Bashman, an independent contractor who is replacing Ron Schwartz of Landmark Surveying, who passed away. The contract was for 6 months at $575 per month for a total of $3,450. After 6 months, the maintenance contract can be renegotiated. Larson also announced the required county commissioner training will be held February 28th, 29th, and March 1st. Denton County Clerk Angie Curley said the last day to register for the April municipal election will be March 6th. Absentee voting will begin February 20th. March 19th will be the first day for no-excuse absentee voting. March 20th will be the last day to mail out a ballot, and Monday, April 1st will be the last day to vote absentee. Also, February 27th will be the first day anyone can sign up to run for county or state office. Those people will need to register at the county clerk's office. She also wanted to remind voters that if they have recently moved, had a name change, or had problems last year when they voted, to make sure they check and update their registration in her office in the courthouse. After the budget was approved, the commission began paying all the bills they were unable to pay due to the budget process. The next meeting of the Denton County Commission will be Thursday at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and the meeting is open to the public. Missouri turkey hunters can apply online during February for 2024 spring turkey managed hunts through the Missouri Department of Conservation's website at mdc.mo.gov. Managed hunt details and application procedures are outlined on the web page. Drawing results will be posted starting March 15th. The spring turkey hunting youth portion will be April 6th and 7th, with the regular spring season running April 15th through May 5th. Detailed information on spring turkey hunting will be available in MDC 2024 Spring Turkey Hunting Regulations and Information Booklet, available where permits are sold beginning in March. A regulation change for the spring season includes an extension of spring shooting hours for private land only from a half hour before sunrise to sunset. Shooting hours on public land will remain a half hour before sunrise to 1 p.m. Buy Missouri hunting permits from numerous vendors around the state online at mdc.mo.gov/buy permits or through the MDC free mobile app, Mo Hunting, available for download through Google Play for Android devices or the App Store for Apple devices. Salem Memorial District Hospital Board of Directors has a vacancy for the Director of Election District 1. SMDH bylaws in Section 206.090.1 RSMO provide that a vacancy on the board shall be filled by appointment by the remaining board of directors. The appointee will hold office until the municipal election to be held in April 2025. Candidates for director of the hospital district shall be citizens of the United States, voters of the election District 1, and who have resided within the state for 1 year preceding the election, and who are at least 30 years of age. Persons interested in being considered by the board of directors shall complete and file a request for appointment. The request for appointment form may be obtained in person at the administrative offices of Salem Memorial Hospital, located at 35629 Highway 72, Salem, between the hours of 8 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday, through February 16th, 2024. Applicants are expected to appear at the special Board of Directors meeting that will be held on Friday evening, February 16th at 6 o'clock for a brief interview. District boundary information may be obtained at the administrative offices of Salem Memorial District Hospital during regular business hours. The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce Board has selected Emily Cook as the new Salem Area Chamber of Commerce Executive Director to replace longtime Director Tabitha Utley. Cook, who was born and raised in Salem, is excited to be the director for the opportunities it brings in helping the community grow and continue to thrive. It is with sincere regret the Salem Memorial Hospital Board of Directors have announced the Salem Memorial Hospital Home Health Agency will permanently close its services as of February 14, 2024. They would like to thank the community for the support given throughout the years. The Dent County Health Center Board of Trustees held their regular meeting Thursday, January 25th. The minutes of the December 21st regular meeting were approved, followed by Administrator Zach Moser's report. In the communicable disease report, he stated that there were 103 COVID-19 cases reported, 36 lead cases, 3 screenings for sexually transmitted infections, 11 cases of influenza, and 9 animal bites. In the diagnostics report, Moser said 168 blood draw appointments were completed in December, plus there were 153 appointments for rapid tests for COVID, flu, RSV, and strep, plus 1 lead test was performed. COVID-19 vaccinations totaled 54, while there were 47 influenza doses and 42 other vaccinations administered. A total of 460 appointments were held during December, plus WIC appointments totaled 315. There were also 1 Show Me Healthy Woman appointment and 4 Title X family planning appointments. Moser noted that there were 93 urine drug screenings conducted on behalf of the Dent County Treatment Court. Assistant Administrator Roma Jones gave the environmental report where 10 total inspections were conducted. There was 1 recall, no sewer complaints, and 5 environmental questions were fielded. In the administrator's report, Moser reported that Miller Glass installed the new doors on January 24th. He reported that the Dent County Health Center was awarded an $80,000 mentorship grant as a mentee for healthcare-acquired infections and antimicrobial resistance. Currently, there are 2 additional NACCHO grants under investigation. Moser is currently working with Healthy Dent County and Salem Memorial Hospital on a Rural Health Network Planning Grant, plus a coalition of local organizations working on an application to the USDA for food prescriptions. He also reported on the progress on the actions cited in the strategic plan and that the Dent County Health Center staff had proposed a modified list of values and proposed a vision statement. The Dent County Health Center Board approved the vision and values statements. The Health Center financial reports for December, including the review results from H&R Block, were reviewed. Discussion was held on the balance sheet, income statement, and budget statements. After these questions were answered, the financial reports and the report from H&R Block were approved. Moser reported that only Lori Haston and Carol Lacey had filed for the 2 open board seats, so no election will be held. Their new terms will begin April 2nd. Bids for snow removal and sidewalk treatment were received from American Automotive, Total Lawn Care, and Preferred Services, with each having benefits and drawbacks. The bid from Preferred Services was approved by the board. Due to the recent receipt of several state and federal payments, Moser recommended the purchase of a 3-month CD for $150,000, and the recommendation was approved by the board. He also recommended that the Bank of Salem money market account in the amount of $2,511.50 be closed and moved into the checking account. The closure was approved by the board. No closed session was held, and the next regular meeting of the board was set for Thursday, February 15th at 5 o'clock. And that's been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact Mission Counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact Admissions Counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
Jet Tire and Auto has a wide selection of tires and wheels in stock and can special order any tires you may need. They are also a full-service auto repair shop serving the Salem and surrounding areas, offering a variety of services from alignments to oil changes to bumper-to-bumper checks, as well as UTV services. Jet Tire and Auto also does state inspections and emission tests. Check out their website for all the services they offer at jettireandauto.com, and don't forget to like them on Facebook. For more information or questions, call 729-3650 or stop by 800 South Park Street in Salem.
And just inside of half court, bang! Bang! At the buzzer! He climbed the elevator, caught it with 2 hands, and flushed it on the way down. Scooped up, thrown up, off the backboard and in, and Missouri wins!
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
The bragging rights trophy is coming to Como, folks.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Run out to the rim, and he flushed it.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. Friday night, the Waynesville Tigers slowed the game down and played tight defense as they held on to beat Salem 45-41. Salem was led by Braden Gaps with 15 points on 5 three-pointers. They fall to 10-9 on the year and will be at Kabul Thursday night for an SCA conference contest. Salem is 1-0 in the SCA. Salem Boys JV also fell to Waynesville Friday night 34-28 to fall to 10-2 on the year. They'll be at Kabul Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. The Salem Lady Tigers will host Thayer tonight at the SHS Gymnasium, starting with the JV game at 6, followed by the varsity game. The varsity game will be heard on KSMO Radio and will be video streamed on KSMO Media. Salem is 4-15 on the year and 1-1 in the SCA Conference. Braden Shin scored in overtime Sunday as the St. Louis Blues beat the LA Kings 4-3 for the 5th straight win and 3rd straight win in overtime. Friday night, Paul, I can't pronounce it, Buknanovich, that's fairly close, scored in overtime against Seattle for the winner. Blues host Columbus Tuesday night at 6:30. 2 Baltimore fourth-quarter turnovers in the end zone forced by the tough Kansas City defense, and first-half touchdowns by Travis Kelce and Isaiah Pacheco gave Kansas City the AFC Championship with a 17-10 win Sunday over the Ravens. The Chiefs will play the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl on Sunday, February 11th at 5:30. And that's been a look at local regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for League of Sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Nut Sports on Bill Pollock on 3rd down and 9 from their own 46. Patrick Mahomes was on the Chiefs' sideline after the Ravens had called timeout. He wanted the ball in his hands with a chance to ice the game, leading 17-10. Mahomes figured the Ravens would blitz in man coverage, and he wanted to go deep. Mahomes found Marquez Valdez-Scantling for 32 yards and a first down.
I just put it up and let him make a play, and in those situations, you put it up, you don't want to overthrow it, so you just put it up there one-on-one, let a guy make a play, and he did that. He made a great catch and sealed the deal.
That did seal the deal for the Chiefs, who are back in the Super Bowl for the 4th time in 5 years and will face the San Francisco 49ers. The Niners got there by beating the Lions 34-31 after being down 24-7 at the half. Super Bowl 58 will be a rematch of Super Bowl 54 in Las Vegas in 2 weeks. The Mizzou Tigers have a new defensive coordinator, hiring Southern Alabama's Corey Batoon, who was there for the last 3 seasons, one of the top 30 defenses in the NCAA for scoring defense the last 2 seasons. And the Mizzou basketball team dropped to 0-7 in SEC play. They lost at South Carolina 72-64 on Saturday. Sean East, 21 points. Tamar Bates with 16. The Tigers will host Arkansas on Wednesday. The Mizzou women lost to Arkansas yesterday 67-58. Back to D1 men, SLU fell to 1-6 in Atlantic 10 play, losing to UMass 84-73. Lindenwood, you lost to UT Martin 76-67. Missouri State beat Valparaiso 81-70. SEMO edged by Little Rock 66-61, and Kansas City 81-57 over South Dakota. The Roos are 7-2 at home. And the Blues won their 5th straight, a 4-3 overtime win over the LA Kings. Braden Shen with the game winner. Bill Pollock, Missouri Nut Sports.
Portable generators are a reliable backup power source, but they can be deadly if not used properly. To avoid carbon monoxide hazards, only operate generators outside, away from doors and windows, and install a carbon monoxide detector as a precaution. Before using a generator, be sure to educate yourself and others to ensure safety. Keep safety first, always. We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
They are our love bugs and companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life better. When we face unexpected challenges, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people and their pets. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Taro Complete Auto Care in Salem can take care of all of your automotive and diesel repair needs. Taro Complete Auto Care has these specials every week. Tuesday is Ladies' Day, and on Wednesday it's Seniors' Day, where you can get $2 off of your oil change. They also offer free delivery and pickup in the city limits. So for all of your automotive repair needs, the place to go is Taro Complete Auto Care at 307 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well-child visits as well as sick visits. We are happy to answer any questions that you may have. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
This is Cardinals broadcaster Ricky Horton. Soon enough, the boys of summer will be back and on the fields in Jupiter, Florida. Spring Training 2024. It'll be another season of the home runs, the hits, and the unforgettable moments. We will have you covered and will be with you from the first pitch to the final out, right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
Cardinal Baseball on your Ozark Sports Leader, KSMO.
Getting your biggest tax refund from Jackson Hewitt can lead to some spirited reactions.
Jackson Hewitt!
Jackson Hewitt is so sure that you'll get your biggest refund that if they don't, you get your money back plus $100.
Jackson Hewitt!
And Jackson Hewitt also guarantees the accuracy of your return for life. So don't just sit there. For your biggest refund guaranteed, walk into a Jackson Hewitt today and dance out Jackson Hewitt!
yeah!
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
RSV is a common respiratory virus that usually causes mild cold-like symptoms in the fall and winter. While most people recover in a week or two, RSV can cause serious infection in infants and adults over 60. The Missouri Immunization Coalition reminds you that RSV immunizations are here. This is the protection we've been waiting for. Talk to your healthcare provider about immunizations to protect against RSV. Visit moimmunize.org to learn more.
Are you working way too hard for way too little? There's never been a better time to consider a career in IT. You could enjoy a recession-resistant career in a rewarding field with plenty of growth opportunities and often flexible work environments. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. You could start your new career in months, not years. Take classes online or on campus, and financial aid is available to qualified students, including the GI Bill. Now is the time. mycomputercareer.edu.
Missouri Net News, I'm Ashley Bird. A federal jury trial begins today for John George Todd III of Blue Springs for his alleged part in the January 6, 2021 riots at the U.S. Capitol. He has 6 felony counts, including wrestling with a Capitol police officer with a tent pole he brought into the Capitol. 26 Missourians are awaiting Senate confirmation of their appointment to serve on boards and commissions. That includes some key interim directors. But the legislative session began with stalling on the Senate floor, which has held up these appointments. Republican Senate President Pro Tem Caleb Rowden says things could get tough if something's not done this week.
The possibilities, if we, get up into a deadline, would be, we aren't able to take action on them, and if that doesn't happen, then they are permanently banned from being able to serve in that capacity.
A group of conservative Republicans have said they'll block the confirmations until their priorities pass through the Senate. This is Missouri Net.
We are Missouri.